Good afternoon and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, today I did not wake up very early. I woke up about like 11 o'clock-ish, which wasn't really good, but I didn't actually go to bed that early last night. I didn't go to fall asleep, I think, until like 1 or like 2 o'clock, something like that. And so it's only 10:30 right now, guys. It is still early. It's still Monday. Most of the time I've been doing these vlogs and it's been like midnight or like later. And so it's normally not even like that day. But it's 10:30, guys. And it is so warm out today. Almost all of our snow has melted. It just snowed to like a couple days ago, like maybe 3 or 4 days ago. And we got a beautiful little heat wave. And it is like, I don't know, I think it was, my dad said it's supposed to get up to like 60 one day this week, but I think it was like 50 or like 40, 50s today or something like that. And it's still like, you can tell, like it still feels like warm in the house, like it's not freezing cold. It's so weird too, because again, literally like 3 days ago or whatever, I was like bundled up like multiple layers because it was, again, one of those days where it was like under 30 degrees. It was like maybe like 10 degrees or something like that. Maybe even one day too, this like past week, it was in like single digits again, or like very low teens. But yeah, it was it was warm today, guys, which was really nice. And so I felt like good about today, like, because a lot of times too, when you're freezing cold, you don't want to do a whole lot. And like, I just want to sit in bed and like want to be under the blankets. And if not, then like if I'm bundled up and wearing like 4 layers, then I'm like, I can barely move. So like, I was really happy with today. I just wore a sweater and leggings, and like I was comfortable for today. Honestly, it wasn't like I needed like 3 blankets while I'm like sitting in the living room and like have a jacket on and all this other kind of stuff, or, you know, be under the blankets in my bedroom and, you know, all kinds of other stuff. So it was actually a very pleasant day today. I made lasagna in the slow cooker this morning. When I woke up, I made the lasagna and put it in the slow cooker and cooked that. And it's just like a vegetarian lasagna in the slow cooker. But the thing is, guys, it had a lot of dairy in there, like with the ricotta cheese and the mozzarella cheese and stuff like that. And so I had some of that today, and my stomach has been bugging me, I think, again, because of that dairy. I just want to like take a shower and head to bed tonight while my stomach is like not hurting me, bugging me too bad. And so that's why I'm going to try and get to bed a little bit earlier. And I'm also tired, and I don't really know why, because again, I got plenty of sleep last night, so I don't know if it was just like, I'm just like, I did a lot of mental, like on top of that too, I like, did dishes today. I did 2 loads of laundry, and I also too cleaned up all of the Christmas stuff in my bedroom. I don't know if you guys had noticed, but I still had some of my Christmas stuff out, so I got all of that put away. And my room, my desk too, is like tidied up a little bit more than it was, because I had some stuff on there. So I got some of that cleaned off and just cleaned up my room a bit today as well. And then I was working on a couple of blog posts that I already have in my blog. But the problem was too today that I went onto my blog and I was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? Like, it was saying that I needed to like renew it or something like that. My mom had said that she had already paid it. And so I was like, oh no, what happened? Like, did it not go through, or like what, you know, what was going on? And so I went through my emails, and apparently I've been getting an email, because I get emails from GoDaddy like all the time. They're like, oh, you know, here's a sale for something, you know, or a name close to your domain. And I'm like, okay, I really don't care, you know, about all the other stuff. So I don't normally always pay attention when they send me emails, but they had sent me a couple after my mom had paid for it to then renew the subscription. Like, they'll send you an email and be like, you know, click here to verify your purchase or whatever. And I never did that, so that's why it was down, and I couldn't figure out why, and I was like freaking out. Then finally figured it all out. Like, I have my mom going through her emails too, and she's like, I have the receipt, like I paid it. She's like, well, we can call them and figure it out. And then I was like, I'll just go through my emails and see if I have it. And we were able to figure out what the problem was. So then I got that fixed within like a couple minutes, and it was back up. So I got a couple of things pre-scheduled for like this week, or not pre-scheduled, but I got a couple of things into there that are saved as drafts. So all I have to do is just publish them, hopefully, and I can do that hopefully again soon. But I did that, and then I also too was changing up the layout just a little bit. I wanted to change it and make it look like, change up some of the drop downs and the menu bars, and I knew it was going to be a headache going into it. So I feel like I'm a little mentally exhausted today just because of all that stuff for today, and I ended up going ahead and doing that. And then I watched the Hawks game. They ended up losing, but I also, I didn't watch any, well, I watched a little bit of the Olympics this morning, but I didn't really watch any Olympics this afternoon, so I don't know what's going on. But I am, like I said, I'm going to take a shower and head to bed, guys, because I am just a little tired for today. And like I said, I think it's just like doing all that mental stuff, and I think too that, like, again, I'm tired at like 10:30, so that's good, and that means that I want to go to bed early. Like, I'm prepared to go to bed early, which is a good thing. I was also figuring out too a couple of other things that I want to do. Like, I thought I knew how to embed like Instagram photos into WordPress, and the way you're literally just supposed to copy the link of like the WordPress. Don't lick my pants. You're literally just supposed to copy like the link of your Instagram photo and then post it in WordPress, and WordPress is supposed to just do like a shortcut and like do all that for you. I kept trying it and it kept not working. And I have had the same problem too with YouTube videos. You're supposed to do the same thing, just copy the link and it's just supposed to pop right up. And I normally have to use the embedded link in order to make it work, and so that's what I figured out I had to do with Instagram. So I looked that up to figure out how to do it, so that in the future I can add my Instagram photos to my blog. And so I was trying to figure out how to do that and was able to, but sometimes it's weird. Sometimes the YouTube videos will work, sometimes they won't, and I think it's kind of the same thing too with this Instagram. Sometimes it'll work if I just do the link, or if not, it looks like I'm just gonna have to do the embedded link. And I don't know either too, because my theme is a little bit older, if I have to upgrade that too, because my mom, or like I have to upgrade anyway. Actually, I think I'm running like on a really old WordPress, but my mom just did it the other day with hers, and she had to upgrade her entire theme now, because it's frustrating too. Sometimes the themes don't always like upgrade with WordPress, and so you have to use a new theme, so it's frustrating. And for people who don't know what WordPress or like what I'm talking about, it's just like sometimes I used to be really good with it, and now it even kind of confuses me. But like if you're using the theme as like kind of like the theme of your like your layout or whatever on your page, or your blog or whatever, and then like, but if you're upgrading WordPress, like the actual like site, if you're upgrading your site to like follow the newest like update of WordPress, kind of like you do like updating your phone or like your computer, like new Windows, or to like, you know, an iOS update or something like that. When you upgrade, sometimes the theme doesn't always follow along with it. My mom's had that issue like 2 or 3 times now, and I'm scared I'm gonna wind up having that issue if I upgrade, so I'm always like really scared to do it. And so yeah, I just, like I said, it might be some of that type of stuff too, that I'm not getting all of those easy like just copy the link. I have to use the embedded code because I haven't upgraded it. So yeah, we'll see. But I do want to change my blog and like my theme and everything like that, but that again is probably going to be like a headache for another day. I'm just happy today I got the menu taken care of. So yeah, I have to figure out a little bit more of what I want to do and how I want to do this. And like, I'm happy because I'm doing the couponing portion, but I wanted to do it more of like meal planning and like frugal kind of more things, like how I want to do posts, or how I want to do like the YouTube videos, or like, you know, I'm not totally sure again about how and what I want to do, and yeah, that type of stuff. So I have to, again, kind of, I think because this week will be, or this weekend will be the last week. After this weekend, I'm gonna actually, like, I think I might start posting stuff this week, or like towards the end of the week, maybe over the weekend or something like that, but I don't think I'll actually start doing my new like videos and stuff like that, and doing the haul videos and all that kind of stuff until next weekend and the start of March. So yeah, I'll have to see again really what I want to do and how I want to go about doing everything. But that's the one thing that I think is like I'm getting overwhelmed by, because I don't have the perfect idea of like what I want to do. So that's why, though, now that I have my blog, it's like up and everything like that, and again, it had gotten paid off already and everything like that, I don't have to worry about that. I can save the stuff in there as drafts and then go back through and edit it. But again, I'm like, I don't know, guys, it's just like frustrating to me, and I need to like think it out more. But then sometimes I get distracted, and then again, like today, that's what I was gonna do, and I was like, well, you know what, I have to edit the menu first. So that's what I was doing instead of, you know, doing the, you know, figuring out how I wanted to do it and stuff like that. And I need to come up with like a schedule and that kind of thing. And honestly, too, guys, I feel like I want to get myself a planner. I loved using the bullet journal, but I need something where I can see like a couple weeks in advance, and I might not always do that with the bullet journal. Like my mom is like all of a sudden got really organized using her planner, and so I think I need to do that. But I don't know, too, like I need it to be like big enough, and I need it to be simple enough and like be like my style and fit me and stuff like that. And like I saw some of the ones they had at Walmart, and I was not not super impressed. This one my mom uses, which is works well for her, but I need to find one that like I feel like I could use well. So I don't know. Like I said, I love using my bullet journal, but I haven't recently, and it's because of that whole like I have to set up the week for upcoming, you know, and stuff like that, instead of it just already being there, and I can just be like, okay, now I can start writing stuff in or whatever. So I don't know. I also think that I need to make myself like a template of like, okay, here are my goals for every single week. Like, what are things that I need to do? Obviously, I need to go grocery shopping. Like, I need to post videos then on my hauls. I need to do this, you know, I need to do like make my grocery list and, you know, that type of stuff. And I need to come up with, I think, a template first. So I think that's what I'll do tomorrow, guys. I'm going to make that my goal, is to come up with some type of template on what I want to post, you know, weekly, or I need to get done weekly in order to be productive, I think. And so maybe then once I start doing that, then I can maybe use my bullet journal and fill in from there, and kind of like then add that as using the template, if that makes sense. So we'll see, guys. I will see you guys though all in tomorrow's vlog, because it's still early and I plan on getting to bed early and waking up early tomorrow. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.